Hey guys, Parfax here. Today I am bringing you a very short but hopefully informative new World video. All right, so if you didn't see my video or didn't hear, they changed armor in New World. This video is going to go over what I believe to be the best way to wear your armor. All right, let's get started. All right, so we are here in New World, and while I was streaming, I got to the point where I was going to buy my armor off the vendor and just kind of see where it was going to go. Now, we are specifically only talking about the faction gear. This is just going to be something you're going to use while leveling up, and it will fluctuate depending on which gear you put on, but I wanted to show you what I came up with and what I believe is going to be essentially the new meta for your faction gear armor. So I'm actually going to bring up a little notepad here. All right. So this right here is essentially, this is all of the weight of our armor. Let's go here. Let's bring up this, bring back up that pad. So you can kind of see next to each other what armor thresholds we need to hit. So our new thresholds are 13 and 23. So what I have found, and I was running a bunch of different scenarios, but here's what I found. Now, remember, they changed a little bit with the armor pieces. They make your chest give a little bit more and your helm give a little bit less. Now, essentially, they've kind of standardized it, so it really doesn't matter. But what I do is to get it close. You're not going to get it right on the number, but you're going to get it really close. You see here, I'm at 22.4 instead of 23. We're going to run, if I want to do a medium setup, we're going to run a medium chest piece. If I'm going to do a light setup, I'm going to run a light chest piece. Then from there, we are going to go one step up for the legs. So this means as I'm on my medium setup, I have heavy legs on, as you can see right here. And if I was wanting to run a light armor setup, we would have medium legs. The reason for this is this just provides you pretty good armor, and we want to get as much armor as we possibly can, but still kind of meet that threshold. Then after that, we have 3 pieces of gear here: shoes, hat, gloves, and they are essentially the same thing in the armor value and the weight. So on these, you're going to pick 2 that you will put in for your armor class. So for instance, let's move these over here. I have 1 medium helm, I have 1 medium chest, 1 medium gloves, and then I have 1 heavy, 1 heavy. So as you can see here, instead of running a 4 and 1 setup, we now have to run a 3 and 2 setup, which I think is really good. I think the armor was extremely easily to actually manipulate. And this way we can actually get some decent armor and some decent opportunities. Now, I put in some numbers with light armor and stuff like that. I just didn't find a correct combination. Like, for instance, one of the things that I tried was, so medium armor chest piece, we'll go 6.2. Now let's do 1 light piece. Let's do 1 hat, which is 1.5. And then we're going to do heavy for the rest. So we have 6.3 plus 4.7 plus 4.7. We're just, we are so close to being able to do it, but we can't. Now, the one thing, let's see. I think you can do it this way, though, if you would like, which it's up to you. You know what? Let's actually run through the numbers and see if it's any better. So we're going to do 6.2 plus 2, we're going to do the light legs, plus 4.7 plus 4.7 plus 4.7. We are at 22.3, so we're 1 weight lower. Now let's see the difference. So instead of heavy legs, we are going with light legs. So let's see exactly how much armor we are going to lose for this 1 piece of gear and see if it makes up. So instead of running 1 extra medium, we're going to run 1 light. So open faction board, 5 rewards. We're going to go here to light legs, and they have 45 armor and heavy legs. This is medium, I think. Medium, heavy legs. So 45 to 1. So we're losing 100 armor. Now, instead, we are going to run 2 small pieces of gear. So we're going to run shoes and gloves and hat. We're going to run all 3 of those heavy, where normally we would run 2. So let's see the difference between those. What's the difference between 2 pieces of medium to heavy? So we have a medium here at 60. And then we need here, then medium. So we're looking at 49. And we want gloves. We'll just do hat. That's one of the things I'm missing. So we have 60.9. And as you're going to guess, it is going to be 108. So 49. So it's almost exactly the same. You are losing out, I believe, on like 2 armor rating or something like that if you go the light way. I believe I actually figured this up, and I just went with the medium and heavy. So if you want to, you can either do it one of 2 ways. If you're doing like a build like I am, and you want to run a medium armor magic user, you can save yourself 100 syndicate points, which is nothing, but you can save it and go with your legs. I try to set up where I used the small, like a light chest piece. The problem with that is the light chest piece gives 80 armor. The medium armor one gives 252. So you lose out on a ton. Essentially what it is as long as you get super close to that 23, everything is pretty standardized. It's essentially like a percent pool. It's also the reason why you never want to be at the bottom of this list. You never want to be down here, because essentially that is just armor you don't have, that it is free. Essentially all you got to do is get that armor up there. That weight, for the most part, at least for the faction gear, equates to armor. All right, guys, I hope that made sense. It was just a video that I came up with, and I was thinking about it, and we kind of ran through the numbers, and I hope you guys get some information on it. Let me know in the comment section down below if you've thought of a specific way to do it, if there's something that maybe I missed. This was just something I saw the changes yesterday. I came on here when I went to buy my gear. We just sat down with a notepad and the calculator and tried to calculate it up. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Make sure you follow me on Twitch. We're going to be doing some streams on there, and we're probably going to be streaming on YouTube too. So if you're just subscribed over there, I hope to see you there. All right, see you in Eternum. Bye.